What is up, E.O. Smith? Everybody has been talking all day long about the impending blizzard on our doorstep. I'm pretty excited. Hopefully you're excited because you're already getting a snow day. It's already been called. So sleep in a little bit tomorrow and certainly enjoy the day off. But it's going to be a wild one outside, and we're definitely going to see blizzard conditions. So actually, National Weather Service has issued a blizzard warning for all of Connecticut, or most of Connecticut, for tomorrow between 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. So what is a blizzard? That means that we have a snowstorm with sustained winds of 35 miles per hour and quarter-mile visibilities or less for 3 hours or more during a snowstorm. So certainly near whiteout conditions for a period of time tomorrow, something that you're going to want to avoid being outside. And certainly not traveling tomorrow. Stay home and take it easy. So what are you going to expect? So here's the rundown. Snow beginning by sunrise tomorrow. Heavy snow, we're going to look at 2 to 3 inches per hour. In the late morning to early afternoon, we could see winds gusting up to 40 to 50 miles per hour. Snow blowing all over the place. And maybe some thunder snow, maybe a few bolts of lightning coming out of a very active weather storm nor'easter going to be developing later tonight and into tomorrow. Snowfall looks like a foot is a pretty solid guess here at this particular point in time. Maybe locally heavier in other areas, but some concerns, maybe a slight change over to rain later in the day tomorrow, kind of keep those amounts down. But certainly I think the potential for 1.5 to 2 feet of snow does exist in certain areas. All right, so if we look outside right now, if we go to our trusty weather station, up above room 101, we'll see it's about 27 degrees outside. Dew point of 9. We see a south wind right around 5 miles per hour. And we expect tonight we'll see the clouds that continue to thicken up as we approach sunrise. All right, so what does it look like outside on the satellite imagery? Not too much to look at right now, but the storm in question you can see down here in Florida. There's one part here. There's a low that's going to move up along the coast and bring some moisture from the Gulf of Mexico, plus another low swinging out of the Great Lakes that are going to kind of come together in form of a very classic nor'easter. And what nor'easter actually means is you have strong, sustained northeast winds that you would expect to see in the northeastern United States, especially related to some of these larger winter storms that we expect to see. So if we look at some of the forecast model right now, the current one that is out at the time of me making this, we see that this storm kind of gets itself together. All right, we're looking towards midnight, approaching towards sunrise, and right about here, so this looks like about 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, we start to see the snow really start to pick up. If we advance this a little bit, probably about 10, 11 o'clock, the snow really starts to come down. So late morning, early afternoon tomorrow, expect to see the heaviest snow as this storm really starts to intensify and conditions get pretty nasty in the afternoon without question. I think the biggest concern is the intensity of this. Obviously, strong winds, heavy snow, 2-3 inches per hour at certain points. It is Pi Day tomorrow, so maybe 3.14 inches of snow as the math department has per hour, as the math department has finally mentioned. We kind of expect this to wrap up tomorrow. Roughly about 8, 9 o'clock-ish, we'll start to see the snow taper off. A lot of people are asking me today, gee, Mr. Parent, are we going to have another snow day on Wednesday? I think that's a big question at this point. Obviously, a very high-impact system storm for us. So Wednesday we'll probably have a delayed opening, but if we get those snowfall amounts up to 1.5 to 2 feet, it might be very difficult for the Public Works department there in the regional towns to kind of get things taken care of in a timely fashion. So we'll have to see how this one shakes out. So If I kind of time it out for you tonight, mostly cloudy. Snow starting just before sunrise. We'll probably get down to the upper teens, low 20s. Tomorrow, obviously, the blizzard conditions. I'm expecting 10 to 16 inches for the greater store area. And we'll see temperatures in the low 30s. Obviously, very windy and a lot of blowing and drifting snow. Tomorrow night, we'll see snow tapering off, winds diminishing overnight. We'll probably get down to the low 20s. Wednesday looks pretty sunny, but definitely cold by March standards. We probably won't make it out of the 30s on Wednesday. And then as we kind of time it out Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, we see temperatures anywhere between mid to upper 30s Thursday and Friday. And then Saturday, looking for a chance of another snowstorm. Doesn't look quite as significant as this one, but certainly we're going to keep an eye on it and see what happens. All right, guys, if you got any information for me, send it out on Twitter. I'd like to see some pictures, some snowfall reports, and whatever else. And guys, please help out some of your elderly neighbors. Help them shovel out, especially the needy folks out there that will need your assistance. Take it easy, everyone.